Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. I want to thank you for stopping by my channel. I want to thank all my subscribers, all my commenters, all my passer-throughers, and all of you who have taken the time to look at my videos. I really appreciate you. I want you to know that. But in saying that, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, share, like, and watch a commercial too. You know, I want to talk to you about something. Well, first of all, let me give you an update on me and I. Me and I are doing just swell. And I'm not gonna lie, our marriage got up to a bumpy start. Mostly because you know, you know, bumpy because it was when you're venturing into something new, something making a commitment for a long time. I don't make promises. That's one thing I've never done. Make promises. I will make a commitment because promises are made to be broken. So even in my vows, it says, "Do you promise?" I said, "No." I make a commitment because it wasn't about making a promise because I know promises are made to be broken. I stay true to my commitments. That's why I keep as many people as I can in my life because I made a commitment to keep them in my life. But anyway, her and I are doing good. I have to say, it's good to see her sometimes humming. It's good to see her singing sometimes. I know when she really is looking out for me is when she does something that what I asked her to do. So anyway, Filipino girls are they are like a different breed of a woman, and you always have to know how to navigate, around them, not knowing their shyness and 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 you getting what you want from them. You know, um, I still hold true to my belief that if you have a Filipino girl, if you're not doing it every day or every other day, no 3 days should pass without tapping that ass. And I hold true to that because, you know, uh, that was the main thing that I wanted in my relationship. Yes, can I say I'm married because I wanted sex? Yes, 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 yes. I'm not ashamed to say that. Yes, I wanted to have one woman all the time. I want a woman that will walk around with no panties on. She know you're saying no, but she knows she won't. One of those type of thing. And and I married for that. I'm married to have that JJ on tap. That's what it's about, on tap. I want a headshot on tap. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever it is I want it on tap. And her and my commitment to her is to let her have whatever it is she wants. Because my commitment is keeping her happy. She has two boys, and her boys are 11 and 8, and she's washing clothes, and granted, I'm not that dirty. I might wear the same shirt 3 or 4 times, because I only put it on for about an hour, 2 hours, something like that. So there's no sense throwing it in the dirty clothes because it just adds to unnecessary washing for her, not even for her, but it's just that it's not called for, you know. And sometimes I look at the clothes she hangs when she's hanging all the clothes out to dry, and I'm looking at all these clothes, and they're all they're her boys' clothes, which is fine. I'm glad she cares enough, about them to want to make sure that they're always clean, their clothes is clean, and that's fine. I sometimes want to say, damn, shit, you're not washing mine, like this, but no, I'm cool. I haven't bought anything new for myself other than these T-shirts that I buy, and I use them for promotional. value. But no, there's not a wide selection of clothes for me here in the Philippines for me to dress the way I want to dress. Not only that, there's not a lot of places that I want to go dress the way I want to dress. So it's just a lot easier here in the Philippines. It's funny because you might go to a courtroom in the United States, and a guy walks into a courtroom with shorts on. You don't come into my courtroom with shorts. Or if a woman comes in, overly sexual, the judge might say, look, next time you come to court, why don't you wear something? Why don't you tone it down? In other words, the judge, or in our society, it's just you just know not to go into places, wearing your street clothes. Like you won't go into a government building or go somewhere, whereas that it's not appropriate because see, there are places that you can go to, and you can be underdressed, underdressed, But here in the Philippines, it's not like that, And in the Philippines, I mean, you go as you are. It's like everybody's a hip hop artist. I say that because I always joke about the hip hop artists because like those cats can just run around for a day or 2 days in the same clothes and jump on stage, do their thing, and do it again the next night. More power to them. That's what the genre allows for, and they have strongly capitalized on that. So more power to them for being able to do that. But here in the Philippines, it's no big deal. It's a no big deal walking into a government building or courtroom or somewhere in flip flops, or um, you know, just street clothes, and that's something you have to get. When I first came to the Philippines, I met a tailor, and I told this tailor, because I had problem finding clothes to fit me. I couldn't find pants to fit me, shorts to fit me. I just couldn't find, t-shirts to fit me. I just couldn't. I don't think I'm that big, but I'm big enough to where is that when I came, they used to call me LeBron James. I said, LeBron James? How can you call me Don't you have any idea how tall LeBron James is? And you call me, hey, LeBron. They're calling me LeBron James. I mean, I was very flattered. If only I knew how to play basketball to least live up to his name, But when I got off the plane in Cebu, and I was walking out and saw how short the Filipino guys are, I said to myself, man, I can take any five of these little motherfuckers. I said, man, I can get, any five of them I can take, what I'm saying? But anyway, so I met this tailor, and his name was Yale. Yale. If you know about him, when the last time I went to Cebu last year, he wasn't there, so he relocated or whatever. But he also owned a restaurant, and, which was good. He was a big supporter of my magazine. I had an ad in there for him, and he sponsored it. So anyway, there was a tailor that was also part of his shop, like his office. Just like in the mafia movies. And where's his office? His office is in the tailor shop. Go to the tailor shop in the back and you talk to the man. That's where his office was, in the tailor shop. And so the guy there, I saw these great shirts, that look like shirts like President Duterte wear, like the higher crust of the Filipinos wear. The men, whenever you're watching the news, they have these shirts, buttoned up with this certain material with a certain design on it, like this. And so I asked him, can he make me a couple of suits and jeans? He said, yes. He said, what do you want? I said, I want to dress like your president. I want to dress like the Duterte. Because I figured I couldn't go wrong wearing that type of attire. And he made me some jeans. You might see me. I wear them all the time. He made me about 4 pairs of jeans that were very good. The suits he made, I had a request that they had zippers on the pockets, because I'm a stickler for security, and zippers seem to be a good security on pants. And when you roll up the pants leg, there was a button in there that you take it, a little strap, and you attach it to the button on the outside, a button on the outside, and you could turn the pants into shorts, which was sweet because whenever I was going somewhere, or if I end up walking, on the beach, I can always pull my pants leg up like that and fasten them, where my pants, long pants, are now up to my knees. So he did a terrific job. In fact, I had another suit made from a woman in a video where I did my day in church. Her name was Jane. Jane made me a suit too, so I was really grateful for that. So anyway, so you know, uh, my advice to you, if you're coming to the Philippines, to you know, finding things to wear, that fit me were, very, even the shoes. My God, I had to break down and buy a pair of black shoes only because the dog had shoes, the other ones. So even finding shoes is sometimes a struggle for me. Finding a good pair of shoes. I had a beautiful pair of red shoes. I love. Matter of fact, the ones I wore in church, I love those. Next time I see a pair of shoes I like, I'm gonna buy about three pairs of the same thing. But anyway, but I wanted to talk a little bit about that. But what I want to talk to you about, me and I are doing just great. It's just great. We're talking. Our sex life is good. It's still. I can honestly say it's still honeymooning. Honeymooning means that we are still enjoying each other to the fullest. Which is good, which I'm very blessed for. Because I like to have one woman, like I've always said. I'm a flirter. I'm a playboy, as they might say it. Whereas that, I like to talk to girls. I bring girls over for me and I to talk to, or invite them over. We were at the mall, and when I was walking, this girl kind of gestured to me that I could sit down at her table, and I was with Mia, so I said, "No, Mia, let's sit here." And we sat there with her, and we chatted, and it was a nice conversation. It always makes me happy when Mia can start talking to whatever girl in Bisaya, and then I said, "Okay, good, good, she's meeting a friend." But I said, Mia, get her Facebook. This is good people. You know what I'm saying? You want friends. You want good people in your life. And if this is someone you get along with, you can laugh and talk or whatever, then want to hang on to. I would love for you to keep her as a friend. So anyway, but speaking of friends, at here in the Philippines, having friends is for me it's rare. Especially when it's guy. I never had guy friends. I met a couple of good brothers, and they're still in my life. Like that. But then I have a problem with people, you know, who only contact me when you are in crisis or we are in need. I invite you to my home. I want you to come have drinks with me. I want you to watch movies with me. I want to, extend our bond. You know, but for some reason or other, you won't do it. You won't do it. But when you're in need, you want to contact me and want me to bail you out, and I'm not happy with that. We call that in the United States, we call it fair weather friends. People that only want you around when they need you, and I don't appreciate that. I just don't. And recently, a situation has arose, where again, this guy needed me, and we're like this, and finally, I just put my foot down and say, no, no, look, Pa, look, this is not how it works. If we're going to enter into a business relationship, let's enter into a business relationship, because if I help you, I'm going to tax you. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. If we're gonna be, if they're in a friendship situation, to be a motherfucking friend. You know? Just don't call me when you need me. I don't understand. Why you can't get from under. You don't understand the language. You don't know what they're speaking about. Why are you so obsessed? I don't know. What are they talking about? Who are they talking about? Oh, I understand. Like, no, you don't. Will you stop it? No, you're driving yourself crazy trying to understand what Filipino women are talking about between themselves, man. You can't do that. You know, you know, and for the life of me, they don't. That's not a good friend. So, without saying any names, I hope you see this video, and I want you to know that it hurts me to my heart that I have to say no to your request. After all the things that I've done for you, ever since you landed in the motherfucking Philippines, hey, I've been ever since then. I've been digging your ass out of your situations. Just out of you know, just out of uh, kindness, kindness. But now, you know, you know, I can't be there. I can't be there for you now. Anytime my door is open, if you want to come in and you want to eat, you and your wife want to come eat with us, or or me and you want to watch a movie or watch some fights. I'm down for that. You see, that's what I say. For me, hanging out with men has always been a tough call because for whatever reason, what I'm saying, I can't get that kind of bonding with them. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. All right, so this is Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elder, always pull someone up. And sometimes you'll be the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. Hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer of the Temptation One song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, never say no. And may you live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I'll never know that good people like you have gone away. I'll always love you more. I'll talk to you later. Peace.